Hi, I'm Dayla.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Hi, I'm Mia. We are here today with the Southampton Youth Bureau Discovery Program.
Today we are going to be making holiday STEM projects.
Next, we are comparing water temperatures to dissolve hot cocoa.
So how do we make the crystals?
Well, I heard that you can use Epsom salt.
I heard you could use borax.
Let's try both. I'll go get the ingredients.
For the salt method, you need metal wire, fishing line and thread, 3 cups of very hot water, and a half cup of salt.
For the borax method, you will need pipe cleaners, fishing wire, thread, 3 cups of very hot water, and a half cup of borax.
Thank you, Dayla.
Thank you, Dayla.
First, we cut the wire or pipe cleaners into about 3 or 4 inches in length, and you want to make 3 of those.
I'm going to use multiple colors. You don't need to. Out here.
Then you want to make a snowflake design with the wire strip or pipe cleaners.
So now we're going to make them into a shape too. Well, a snowflake pattern. This is something that I thought of doing just to make it easier. You could take one of these and wrap it around like this. Okay, so next we're going to take the wire and wrap it around the center.
Okay. And you do the same thing with the salt method. So then you want to put the snowflake in your container and make sure it doesn't touch the bottom and it's not touching the sides. And then you can put your stick here and fold this over to see where you need it, and then you can tie it and then just cut off the rest of the fishing thread that's still there. So for the salt solution, you want to pour 3 cups of very hot water into your container, and then take your Epsom salts and pour them, and then you want to pour a half cup of Epsom salts into the container. Then you want to let that dissolve completely.
For the borax solution, you do half a cup of borax to 3 cups of water, and then stir it till it's dissolved.
So now you want to take your snowflake on the stick and put it into the water and make sure that it doesn't touch the bottom or the sides and it's fully submerged in the water.
It looks just about done. Jordan, do you want to put your snowflake in?
Yeah.
Then you want to let it sit for 12 to 24 hours and you should start to see crystals growing.
Run me nightstand. Are they ready yet?
Oh, no, but while we're waiting, let's talk about how snowflakes are formed. Water molecules made up of hydrogen and oxygen cling to particles floating through clouds. The temperature being so cold freezes these molecules into triangle patterns. As they stick to one another, the triangles become larger, forming complicated crystals and eventually snowflakes.
Guys, look, they're ready.
The snowflake with the Epsom salt didn't work.
But the snowflake with the borax worked really good.
It really
There's a
hardened
lot
up.
of crystals on it.
Off camera, I made this one, the snowflake with the borax.
And I also made a snowflake with borax.
So I think that the borax ones came out much better than the Epsom salt ones because the Epsom salt didn't form crystals, but the borax formed a lot of crystals.
And we're not sure if this is because of the water or because of the Epsom salt.
But I think if we used pipe cleaners in the Epsom salt, it would work better because there's something, it would help the salt grip on to the pipe cleaners more.
Our next experiment will be studying how long hot cocoa powder will take to dissolve in water of different temperature.
You will need hot cocoa powder, a thermometer, a cup of cold water, 1 cup of warm water, and 1 cup of very hot water.
First, we're going to check the temperatures of our water.
I have the very hot water, and it's reading to over 120 degrees.
I have the warm water, not as hot as Mia's, and mine is 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mine is mine is a cold water, and it's about 0 Celsius, and I think about 32 degrees. We're going to see how long it takes for this to dissolve by setting a timer.
So mine is the very hot water, and it looks like it's dissolving right when I poured it in.
I have the warm water, and it seems to be forming slightly, but not quite.
So mine is very cold, so it's not dissolving that much.
Mine dissolved at about 32-ish seconds.
And mine is the warm water, and it didn't dissolve yet.
We are about 40 seconds and 3 minutes into the timer, and mine hasn't dissolved yet. All 3 of ours haven't been mixed at all yet either.
While we're waiting for Jordan and Dayla's hot chocolate to dissolve, let's explain the science behind this.
The reason why the hot water is breaking down the hot cocoa powder faster is because the molecules and atoms are moving much faster than the cold water.
Mine still has a lot of dissolving to do, but let's take a spoon and mix it up.
In conclusion, the hot water dissolved the hot cocoa packet faster.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. I didn't even, you guys said thanks and I said bye. You're like